चालू है अभी। हाँ, बिल्कुल लिखो, वेलकम मोहम्मद करके। मोहम्मद को पूछो, वेलकम मोहम्मद, कहाँ के हो, कौन से लोग, कौन से स्टेट के हो पूछो। और एक ज्वाइन किया। अच्छा, आपका है क्या?
हेलो।
हेलो।
हेलो, गुड
वेरी
इवनिंग मोहम्मद जी। वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। अ, हम लोग एक 10 मिनट रुकेंगे और 10 मिनट बाद स्टार्ट करेंगे। 11:10 को।
गुड करो भाई।
ओके।
मैं करूँ?
ने मैं कर दिया।
आप ही करो। पांचवा आया। अपन को।
हेलो हेलो। वेलकम। वेलकम टू आवर वेबिनार। हम लोग एक 10 मिनट रुकेंगे सो दैट पीपल कैन ज्वाइन एंड विल स्टार्ट आफ्टर 11:10।
मिलते हैं। बोलो, आपका इंट्रोडक्शन आपने कर दो।
In the meantime, you can give your introduction. We'll be asking you to unmute.
अपन तीन है।
तीन है एक्चुअली, ऑडियो के लिए इसमें, पीपीटी के लिए इसमें। अरे कहाँ पे?
ये वीडियो बना रहे हैं और एक गेम। स्क्रीन शेयर कर दो तो।
स्क्रीन शेयर चालू।
ना?
चालू है स्क्रीन शेयर।
तो वैसे घर को कर दो। तो इसका वीडियो भेजा नहीं ना।
हम्म।
फिर वो अनम्यूट किया जाए।
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Very good morning to everyone. And we are here on 22nd March, and we are a week away from ending of March, and we are about to start the session. First of all, I'll be giving the intro of today's speaker, Mr. C.A. P.V. Hariharan. He has been in the field of chartered accountancy and profession for more than 40 years. So it is about 4 decades. And he has been also a teacher by himself. He was teaching by the Birla College by the time for Birla College for more than 3 decades. And yet in his office, he is continuing his teaching services also by having article assistant like us. And he has helped many people to grow their business, enlarge their business, investment, achieve life goals, and plan and systematically have help them to plan their financial freedom and goal. So, with this short intro, I welcome Mr. P.V. Hariharan, proprietor of P.V. Hariharan and Company, Chartered Accountant. Sir, dice is yours. You can start.
Hello, namaskar. Can you hear me? Afaq, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. I am P.V. Hariharan, chartered accountant, as told by Afaq Khan, and today I am on a mission to talk about intellectual capital and business continuity, intellectual capital protection and business continuity. Webinar एक माध्यम हो गया है. It has become a source where we can connect with people, communicate with people, and convert the people for the purpose for which we have come to the webinar. I repeat, 3 C's. And my webinar will be online and it will be digital also. So whatever I'm saying will be recorded and again it will be circulated to people in various social media. The topic is Keyman Insurance, which will run for 30 to 35 minutes or 45 minutes depending upon our participants' participation. And I start with the 3 words because digital technology has come to stay. That is the order of the stage. That is a game. That is a game of the business, and we have to be online to do any business. The purpose is to, I'll again repeat it, to connect. First is to connect, and we have connected it through by giving you messages. Now today I'm communicating. Communicating for what? So that this messages goes to you and you take the step of connecting to us, and then we can have a conversion also, right? So every time when I repeat, there is something new. Every time when I talk, जब भी मैं बात करता हूँ, मुझे कुछ ना कुछ अलग अलग सोच विचार आती है. मैंने I have chosen webinar medium for the last from January, February, and today March. So totally 8th webinar this is being conducted, and 8th webinar, my purpose is to connect, communicate, convert the people. मेरा टॉपिक है कीमैन इंश्योरेंस विद ई टच. कीमैन इंश्योरेंस यानी कीमैन यानी खास, इंश्योरेंस यानी प्रोटेक्शन, कवच, एंड द कवच इज फॉर बिजनेस और प्रोफेशनल्स जो व्यवसाय करते हैं उनके लिए, व्यवसाय करते हैं उनके लिए ये कवच है. ये कवच कैसा काम करता है ये आपको ये 20 स्लाइड्स में मालूम पड़ जाएगा. मोहम्मद, आर यू कंफर्टेबल इन हिंदी और इंग्लिश? मोहम्मद जी.
English, sir.
Okay. You are
English.
comfortable with English, and
Yeah.
you are from which place, sir?
From Kerala.
Acha, Kerala. Okay, nice, welcome you.
Okay.
And you are a consultant or a participant? You are an advisor?
No, I'm a participant.
Okay. You can listen, it will be very interesting, okay? And you can, I am Mr. Hariharan. So the first slide is key man insurance. The key means very important, and insurance is protection. Protection of of an important person in the business, who's in the business. If you are running a business, the key person can be the partnership, the partners of the partnership firm, or the directors of the company, or it can be the employee of the company who is contributing substantially to the business of the company. Afak, next slide. Next slide, please. Uh, this is an example of two category of human beings. One is a salaried person and the other is a business person. And the salaried person is with the laptop and the businessman is with the coat. And here you have the picture of a car and the petrol. This is an example of an expenses, and these expenses have two different perspectives, one for the salaried person and the other for the businessman. For a salaried person, the petrol expenses will be petrol expenses plus the cost of the tax. And for a businessman, it is an expenses which can be debited to his P&L account so that he can take the tax benefit. So the same expenses works in two different way, and that is why whenever this, like petrol prices which you are booking in profit and loss account, in the same way when you are booking the key man's rent you pay to the insurance company, or the, as we call it, as a premium you pay to the company, that can be debited to the P&L account. That is the message this slide has to convey. Next, and the next will be elaborative. This will give you more idea about what we are talking. Slightly up, please. Slightly up. Here you can see the cost of petrol to the salaried person and businessman. For a salaried person, the tax is 31%, so it will be 100 rupees petrol cost plus tax, it will be 131. Whereas the same expenses which goes out of the pocket of a businessman, it will be 72, because by debiting it to his P&L account, he can save that 27.82% tax which is paying. So any expenses which you book for Keyman, that can be debited to the P&L account, and he can reduce his profit or do the tax planning for that particular year and save the tax. Next. Now, this is a tax relief under section 37. So these expenses which a businessman incurs can be deducted from his profit, from his income, and he can reduce the tax. That is what this tax relief means, concession or benefit to the client. Next. Now the vehicle through which this protection can be taken, this is the vehicle of Bajaj, and that is E-Touch. Okay, E-Touch. This is the plan of the company. The plan can be discussed by the business development manager. I am here to only tell you the concepts. And for E-Touch plan, the tax he is going to save on the premium is 27.82%. Is it not above? अच्छा है ना, बिल्कुल ठीक है. Next. अब आते हैं, now we will come to who is a key person. As I said, who is a key person? An employee who's working at key position in the business, whose service key person is a CEO or CFO of the company, or it can be a partner of the partnership firm or a director of the private limited company or LLP, and they are contributing substantially to the business either vertically or horizontally. Vertical growth or horizontal growth contributing to the substantial growth to the company. That is why he is a key person. Key यानी खास, जो कंपनी के लिए लॉयल है, जो कंपनी के लिए ट्रस्टवर्दी है, और जो कंपनी के लिए अपना हेड एंड हार्ट जो जिसको देता है उसको की मैन बोलते हैं, यानी कंपनी उसमें आस्था रख सकती है. The company has full faith in him and the company wants to compensate him for the faith placed on him, right? Next. Now once we have understood why this is an intellectual capital जो है, जो सामने दिखता नहीं लेकिन हमारा तन मन तो जो लगता है बिजनेस के लिए, पार्टनर्स डायरेक्टर्स के लिए जो तन मन धन जो लगता है, उसको अपने capital need not be in monetary terms. It can be in terms of the physical contribution and the mental contribution which you put into the business to run the business, to do all the activities and earn the money out of it. And thereby you are contributing to the cause of the society also by promoting your goods to the customers as well as paying the tax to the government. So you are putting your head, heart, and soul in the business. That is known as intellectual capital. And intellectual capital is the capital that needs to be protected when you are active in the business. When you are active in the business, that intellectual capital, बराबर है, that needs to be protected, that needs to be safeguarded, that needs to be taken care of. And how it can be taken care of before we take, right? That will come later. Now the benefits, I'll tell the benefits in entirety at the last. Okay. The one benefit, the two benefits are the tax benefits, and the second is safeguard of the business, that is the continuity of the business in case of untimely death of the key person, and it can act as a guarantee of loan repayment. That is, it can be kept as a paper property in the bank or in the insurance company for taking loan for working capital or term loan purpose, and the company's shares can be kept stable. Next, the next benefit, the later benefit I'll take. These are the do's and don'ts. क्या करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए ताकि ये इंश्योरेंस कवर आपको मिले. इसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, इसका एक आपका स्लाइड है. द की मैन शुड बी होल्डिंग लेस देन 51% ऑफ द शेयर इन द कंपनी. दैट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर प्रोफेशनल फर्म है 51% से लेस होना चाहिए. अगर इफ इट इज अ प्रोफेशनल, इफ इट इज अ फैमिली कंसर्न, द टोटल शेयर ऑफ द फैमिली पर्सन्स as a key man should be less than 70% and 30% should be of the outsiders. इसमें खास बात है, the family includes spouse and minor child. So you can bring spouse into the business, give them the salary, make them a key man, and take insurance for you, your spouse, as well as the children's, and cover the business protection. And while you are taking the key man insurance, while you are taking the protection, you have to take care of the proof that you have to give to the insurance company so that you are eligible for this particular insurance cover. So this is about the what should be done by the keyman in order that what should be done by the company for a keyman so that he is eligible for the keyman insurance. Next. All these are the documents. अगर आपको आपके आपके कंपनी को कीमैन को कवर करना है, if your company wants to cover the keyman with the insurance company, the document that has to flow from the company which is going to take this keyman, these are the checklist of the documents. I think there are 12 to 13 documents that you have to just keep in mind. And while I am speaking on these slides, and if you are going to watch it number of times, see that there are the 12 documents you have to give to us, whether as a consultant for the client or the client per se, if it's directly the client or if it's a consultant who is who is uh, who is in charge of the client or who is in hold of the client, they have to give these following documents as a primary documents so that when the primary documents flows as well as your primary underwriting is taken by us, when it goes to the company, that proposal will be through without any objections by the main underwriters. So as a insurance consultant, enterprise consultant, when we are coming to you, you have to see that all these documents are given if you are willing to go for Keyman insurance and protect the intellectual capital of the company. Next, now the Keyman insurance list. So always better to have a pause when the next slide comes, so that we have the breathing time to put the communications in a better way. So all is for well. यहाँ पर 4 document है. These 4 documents are to be ensured or should be ensured by the company which is interested in taking the Keyman insurance for his employees or themselves, say it is a partner or the partnership firm or the director of the company, private limited company or LLP. And proposal form, the form given by our company that has to be filled, the premium payment, once it is decided, has to be paid by the insurance company for the number of terms which is decided every year, and that premium remains the same every year. Then a resolution from the board of directors that they are interested in taking the Keyman, or the director or for the Keyman has to be given by the company to the insurance company. Similarly, if it is related to the Keyman, if it is an employee, the Keyman annexure has to be signed by the authorized signatory that this fellow is a Keyman and we are interested in covering him. So this 4 document has to be flown from the has to flow from the company. These 4 documents are primary requirement. Then there are other documents also. Please. अगर कंपनी है, LLP है, पार्टनरशिप फर्म है, मेमोरेंडम एंड आर्टिकल्स ऑफ एसोसिएशन एंड कंपनी रजिस्ट्रेशन सर्टिफिकेट, ये मास्टर डॉक्यूमेंट आपको देना है. Then the shareholding patterns, that will be either given in the partnership deed or will be given in the articles of association, memorandum and articles of association. That will be, we can find out from there. And the most important, the audited documents of the company or the partnership firm, that is the balance sheet and profit and loss account for the last 3 years. And we have to primarily ensure, the client has to ensure that they are a profit making company. If you are less than 2 years old, less than 3 years old, and even if you have profit, you have to wait for 1 more year. Or if it is a loss making company, that is absolutely ruled out, no chance. And ITR, income tax returns of the company, stating the profits of the company and the last 3 years income tax return. ITR means income tax return with the computation. Computation means how you arrived at the income tax, the taxable profit is shown in the computation. And the KYC, know your client or the beneficial owner of the entity. Beneficial owner हो रहे की person, 4 + 5 9 हो गया, right? And if it is for a proprietor or a proprietor who is running the business or a professional who is running the business, अगर वो proprietor है, उसको भी यही टर्म प्लान मिलेगा, लेकिन उसको वहाँ 80C का डिडक्शन मिलेगा. और ये पार्टनरशिप फर्म LLP है तो उसको अपने P&L अकाउंट से डेबिट मिलेगा. इतना ही फर्क है. प्लान तो सेम ही है, रिस्क तो सेम ही है, खाली डिडक्शन की बात आती है, वो उसमें आएगा 80C में, इसमें, और ये इसमें आएगा आपको सेक्शन 37 में. दोनों में खास फर्क है. दोनों का penetration is different. Keyman is more beneficial. Next. और 3 डॉक्यूमेंट, 4 + 5 9 और 1 3 12 प्रूफ ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयमेंट एंड रोल. ये की पर्सन का है, जिस पर्सन का आप कीमैन प्रोटेक्शन देना चाहते हो. He is a key person, he is an employee, so his form 16 for the last 2 years or bank statement of the 6 months alternatively, and proof of the remuneration from the entity. And form 16 is a proof, as well as If that is not there, then the bank statement is there, or it should be in the letterhead of the company that he is a key person. Income proof. One is the proof of the employment, the other is income proof. That is last 3 years, Form 16, and the ITR competition of the company. And that he should be the key person. Uska ek description है, his name, his role, his designation, his loyalty for the number of years, and the key role he plays, how he contributes to the business profit or business expansion, vertical or horizontal. That has to be established in a brief profile so that the insurance company establishes the fact that he's a key insurance person of the company. अच्छा लगा? So protection of intellectual capital, मैंने अभी फिर भी बात की है. आपका तन मन धन जो लगता है पैसे के अलावा, दैट इज एन इंटेलेक्चुअल कैपिटल. इंटेलेक्चुअल कैपिटल का मापदंड होता नहीं है, लेकिन अगर होता है तो भी वो कीमत इंश्योरेंस के जरिए होता है. राइट, नेक्स्ट. कीमत इंश्योरेंस, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस जो है, अगर ये क्वेश्चंस को आप पढ़ लेंगे तो आपको जो ऑब्जेक्शन है कि मुझे ह्यूमन इंश्योरेंस एज ए बिजनेसमैन और प्रोफेशनल क्यों लेना है, ये क्लियर हो जाएगी. राइट. 2 minutes, I'll have a drink, a glass of water. Thank you. Yes, I can continue. ये सवाल और जवाब. This theory will give you an answer as to what is intellectual capital all about. I have already repeated earlier, and a key person is a person who मैं repetition करता हूँ because जो पहले repetition किया वही repetition कर रहा हूँ, so that मैं हिंदी में भी बता रहा हूँ and I'm talking in English so that if it goes to the people who are from the north belt, they can learn it. Who are from the south belt, they can understand English, and जो north belt में है, they can understand Hindi, right? Key person is a person who contributes substantially to the success of the business, and to compensate the financial loss it may suffer due to the death or illness of the key employee, the keyman insurance is taken. Who can be the proposer in keyman insurance? Who can be the proposer? And who is going to take the responsibility of the keyman insurance? Proposer है ना, responsibility लेने वाला, जिम्मेदारी लेने वाला. The person who takes the responsibility is the keyman. Proposer, company entity, company or a partnership firm. Who pays the premium? The company. What is safeguarded? The business. What safeguard? Protection of the business cash flow and other benefits I will speak later. And in case of the death of the person, the compensation will go to the company. The proposer is the person who takes the responsibility of the key person. जो जिम्मेदारी संभालता है. Next. Point number 2 हो गया. Who can be the proposer in the partnership firm under the keyman insurance policy? यानी प्रपोजर यानी जो जिम्मेदारी जो खास आदमी है बिजनेस का उसका रहता है. जो one who takes the responsibility of the key person in the partnership firm is the partnership firm itself. The premium is paid by the company. The purpose is to safeguard the business in case of instability in shares, in case of cash flow, in case of turnover of the business downturn, and the death benefit goes to the partnership firm because the partnership firm ने अपनी जिम्मेदारी ली है. Products allowed in keyman insurance. I think I am clear. चाहे partnership firm हो या company हो, the proposer is the entity who takes the responsibility of the key person. Products allowed in a keyman insurance. Am I audible? And am I clear? Products allowed in a keyman insurance. The only vehicle which is allowed by IRDA for insurance company is a term plan. You cannot make profit out of this this policy. So what goes when you take when you cover the when you take the cover and when you pay the premium, that is allowed as the expenses, and when it comes back, it can come back after the age of 60. If you want to exit, whatever premium paid, you can get back from the business. So till that time, what goes on can come in after you take a decision to exit after the age of 60. So it's a zero cost insurance and protection during the active life of the business. अनसर्टेनिटी ऑफ द बिजनेस जो होता है जब बिजनेस चलाते हो तो उसके लिए एक कवच है ईमेल इंश्योरेंस। और छोटा किराया बिल्कुल, अगर 5 करोड़ हो, 2 करोड़ हो, 10 करोड़ हो, आगे मैं बताऊंगा कि छोटा छोटा एक बैंक ट्रांसफर आपके बैंक अकाउंट से ट्रांसफर करके जो छोटा अमाउंट किराया भर के एक बड़े बिजनेस का हिफाजत कर सकते हो। नेक्स्ट, maximum maturity age is 65 in close knit company, members are allowed in age 75, and अगर professional firm हो, the maximum cover can be after 65, and after 65 you cannot, the cover automatically gets terminated, and in close knit company the cover gets terminated at the age of 75. So, and since there's an exit clause, the ideal proposition is to quit at the age of 60, 61 so that you can get the entire premium whatever you have paid. And similarly for age 75, from 71 you can quit, take a conscious decision to quit the business, because as it is 60, 65 and 75 according to the society norm is an age for retiring. So you can take a wise decision to quit 4 years before the age and get the entire premium and index somebody else into the business who is young, so that his premium also will be less. And by bringing him into the business, he will also be a participant in the business, and he will take an active part in the business because he is young. एक क्लॉज को मैंने कैसा इतने अच्छे ढंग से बताया, देखो वहाँ बात है मेच्योरिटी की, मैंने उसका इंसाइट भी बताया कि कैसा आप कुछ करना चाहिए, किसको अंदर लेके आना चाहिए अपने यंगस्टर्स को, सो दैट द बिजनेस कंटिन्यूअसली टेक्स प्लेस, and whatever premium are paid by the company entity up to the till it is assigned, uh, once it is given, this paper is given to the employee, once he quits the business or he is no more in life, that if it is assigned, the benefit will go to the key man, or otherwise the benefit, if it is an absolute ownership, it will go to the company, and the compensation will go to the key man or company depending upon the assignment or absolute ownership. If it is assigned, the compensation भरपाई है वो पार्टनरशिप तो कीमैन को जाएगा, अगर वो एब्सोल्यूट ओनरशिप है, द कंपनसेशन या भरपाई जो है कंपनी को आएगी, राइट। नेक्स्ट, आई थिंक द स्लाइड इज ओवर, the slide is over, and before I discuss the practical insight as to what is the premium that is going to be paid, I can tell you the human insurance benefits, the 10 benefits which I have always been repeating in every session. Today is my practically 4 in February, 3 in March. This is the 8th, and last in January. And the fact that after 26 January, I took one seminar. So it is my 8th webinar, which I'm putting it on record. And I would kindly, since it is recorded and it is going to the social media, I would kindly request you to subscribe to the video, press the bell icon, and share it to many, so that they can connect to us and connect to us more in webinars, which is to be held on every Saturdays. And and it's not only the question of connection, but also getting the protection that is important for a businessman or a professional who is a professionals can be chartered accountants, doctors, architects, interior designer, lawyers, and many builders also. Builders who are businessmen who take huge risk in life. all those who are taking huge risk in life, I require them to admit from Ranvi. Admitted. Admit किया. Uh, this is an important proposition. What is the time, please? 11:40. Sanvi madam, you have entered at 11:40. The timing was 11 a.m. Anyway, this is on record also, and you can take the benefit. And now I am covering this slide. Why Keyman insurance Keyman insurance to be taken for a professional or for a businessman. देखो, the cover is 2 crores and the premium is 42,717. 42,717 for 2 crores is hardly 0.21%. 1% भी नहीं, 0.21%. And if you say if the premium is paid for 10 years, it is 4,27,170. यानी वो आता है 2.1% of the cover. Is it not wise to take a protection for a key man? The the thinking is left to the participants. अभी इसको 2 करोड़ का मैं नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे जाता हूँ. देखो, दिस इज फॉर एन एज ऑफ फॉर 30 years, जो 65 तक रह सकता है. एंड then this is for 40 years, right? Now the premium is 1,52,095 of 5 crores. Again, this works to 0.15% of the cover, 5 crores. And 10 साल में देखो, you are paying 15,20,095. 15,20,095. Again, that will work to hardly 1.5%, 3%, sorry, 3% of the cover, right? 3% of 5 crores is 1,52,000, 15,20,925. So by taking a small hedge, by making a small, just as in case of a locker rent we keep our invaluable assets in the locker by taking a small locker rent of 2,000 or 3,000, right? It is like that. We cover our intellectual capital of the business. And the next 10 crores, Bapre, 10 crores, 3,04,189 is hardly 0.3%, right? Whereas 3% of 10 crores is 30,41,189. 3% for 10 years. बराबर है. और इसको देखने की जरिए क्या है, अगर 10 करोड़ में अगर 2 पार्टनर्स है तो 2 पार्टनर्स के अगेन स्प्लिट करो, 1.5 करोड़, 1.5 लाख और 5 करोड़ का प्रोटेक्शन लो. So that in case one of them quits or dies, the company will get 5 crores and the business is protected. अगर 3 भी पार्टनर होगा, you can cover for 3,33,000. That is 3,33,000 crores. And if it is 4 partners, 2.5 crore का भी निकालो और 75,000 का split करो. Either way you can. And if it's a big company which is having huge turnover, this 3 lakh, 4 lakh is a small peanuts, right? So see the maximum game you are playing out of this business. This can be, and what are the benefits that flows out of this scheme and insurance? Wow, that I would like to share. And I have recorded this session, and you can take the benefit of that also. Scheme and insurance benefits. This is the example of 1 crore, 2 crore, 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore, and 10 crores, and the premium which flows out of your hand, and there are tax benefits. And now the benefits which I am saying, 10 in numbers. Thus, number why intellectual capital is to be protected. Number 1, Keyman insurance is an intellectual capital protection. अपना तन मन धन को प्रोटेक्ट करना intellectual capital बोलते हैं. Business continuity and a long-term strategy. It is not about paying premium for and taking the tax benefit. It is a business continuity and long-term strategic plan. लंबा प्लान है, अगर लंबा बिजनेस करना है तो आपको स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लान करना है, दैट इज वाई बिजनेस कंटिन्यूटी इज नोन एज बिजनेस कंटिन्यूटी प्लान। तीसरा जो है शॉर्ट टर्म बेनिफिट्स, इमीडिएट टैक्स बेनिफिट, क्योंकि सेक्शन 37 में आपको डिडक्शन मिलता है। कैश फ्लो प्रोटेक्शन विच इज द मेन चैलेंज फॉर द बिजनेसमैन, मेरी पैसा रुक रुक के आती है, राइट? और खुदा ना खास्ता की पर्सन निकल गया तो फिर कैश फ्लो का और भी चैलेंज हो जाता, तो वो चैलेंज को अवॉइड करने के लिए यू कैन टेक दिस the compensation will be given by the insurance company, so आपको कैश फ्लो की चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है। एंड नेक्स्ट इज एनुअल हेल्थ चेकअप बेनिफिट। हर साल आप जिस कंपनी से निकाला है वहां जाके एनुअल हेल्थ चेकअप कर सकते हो, और आप चेक कर सकते हो कि मेरा हेल्थ अच्छा है कि नहीं, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द मेडिकल हिस्ट्री ऑफ द पर्सन, बिकॉज जैसे आपका उम्र बढ़ता है तो या बॉडी चेंजेस, तो एनुअल हेल्थ चेकअप इज ऑल्सो अ बेनिफिट विच इज अगेन अ notional deduction as far as the businessman or professional is concerned. The most important, मैं बिजनेस कर रहा हूँ तो आई शुड डू विद पीस ऑफ माइंड। पीस ऑफ माइंड, तो अगर मैंने प्रोटेक्शन ले लिया, छाता ले लिया, अपने आप को गर्मी में कवर कर ले लिया बाय हेलमेट, बारिश में मैंने छाता ले लिया, और विंटर में अपना स्वेटर ओढ़ लिया, इट इज लाइक दैट यू आर टेकिंग द प्रोटेक्शन। एंड we are taking the protection into business, you can do the business with wholehearted concentration. Next, this is most important out of all the benefits. Subtle benefits, zero cost insurance, जैसे मैंने, जब आप भर रहे हो आपको डिडक्शन मिलता है, और इन केस यू वांट टू क्विट द पॉलिसी आफ्टर 10 years, 60 के बाद, आप 65 के पहले क्विट करते हो तो आपका पूरा प्रीमियम मिल जाता है, एक्सक्लूडिंग द टैक्स जीएसटी। सो गया क्या और आया क्या हो गया, जीरो कॉस्ट, और एक्टिव बिजनेस इज प्रोटेक्टेड। नेक्स्ट, आई कैन से इट इज अ माइनस जीरो कॉस्ट ऑल्सो, क्योंकि आपको एनुअल हेल्थ चेकअप भी मिलता है, राइट? नेक्स्ट बेनिफिट इज स्मॉल कॉस्ट बिग प्रोटेक्शन, बड़ी हिफाजत छोटा खर्चा, छोटा ताला बड़ा घर संभालना, स्मॉल लॉकर बिग वैल्यूबल्स केप्ट इन द लॉकर, राइट? इट्स दैट्स व्हाई आप उस अपने इस छोटे छोटे विजुअलाइजेशन करो एंड यू विल अंडरस्टैंड। This paper property which is in your locker, after you take the, when you are taking the Keyman insurance, after paying the first premium, you get the paper or the policy as they say, and that policy which is kept in the locker, you can unlock it from the locker and go to the bankers or go to the insurance company itself and take the you utilize that property for as a security for term loan और फॉर वर्किंग कैपिटल, यानी आपको लॉकर में रखने की जरूरत नहीं, अगर प्रीमियम हर साल भरते रहोगे कवर पॉलिसी भी जिंदा होगा, और उसको लेके आप बैंक में जाके अगर आप पैसा भी ले लेते हो, एंड दैट सेम मनी यू कैन यूटिलाइज इन द बिजनेस फॉर मेकिंग द प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम एक्स टू 10x, यानी आपका प्रीमियम का पैसा भी जो आपने भरा है वो आपके लिए बैंक में या इंश्योरेंस कंपनी में जाके अगर उसका आप यूटिलाइज करते हो, दैट विल एनेबल यू टू एक्सपांड योर बिजनेस। नेक्स्ट, once protected, you can go for your big dreams and act big, and the company which I am recommending is Bajaj. Our company is Bajaj, the plan is e-touch and the term plan, and the solvency ratio you can see on the right, it is 432%. So is it not a wow? So with this, I would say my session is concluded, and I am open to the question answer session। अगर क्वेश्चन अगर आपको पूछना है हिंदी में हो या इंग्लिश में हो या मराठी में हो, और अगर आप बिजनेसमैन हो तो खुल के बात करना, so that I can help you in taking the Keyman insurance. If you are even an insurance consultant, that doesn't matter, right? तो मैं अनम्यूट कर रहा हूँ और आप लोग बात कर सकते हो। And before I wind, I would like to say some few words also. अपना सालवी मैडम से बात करें बोलो.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, actually, Sanvi is my daughter's name, so it's, by default it has been there. This is Samir here.
Your good name, sir?
This is Samir here, Samir.
So nice, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I joined late because I had been to my daughter's school and got stuck in the traffic jam.
No issue.
So I couldn't attend your first
Can
session.
you
Will definitely join. I could attend hardly last 10 minutes. Sorry for the delay and the late. Will definitely join the next one if.
No issue. I have already recorded the session.
Okay.
You can do it from YouTube, and I come every Saturday also. My topic
Okay.
is. And Sumir, by the way, give me your introduction.
Yeah, I'm Samir here. I've Samir Kulkarni here from Pune. I'm into web development, digital marketing activities,
What is the development?
website development, Marcom activities like developing collaterals and everything.
How did you find my last 10 minutes session?
It was good, but it was so you but you are basically telling about Bajaj Alliance, right?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the concepts.
The concepts, okay. So
I'm of course I'm from Bajaj, but
okay,
my purpose is to reach this concept to many businessmen and professionals who are unprotected in the business. Correct?
right.
They are doing the business. They have uncertainty of turnover. They have uncertainty of cash flow. They have uncertainty of health also. So intellectual capital has to address their physical and mental health. By
Okay,
taking the insurance cover, they can be protected about the uncertainty and they can do the business with full vigor.
okay.
10 साल के लिए कवर होगा बराबर है या अगर यंग है तो it can be covered for up to the age of 30, 60, right?
Right.
And you are from which place, sir? Kalyan, Dombili?
Pune.
Pune. And you can also see that you can connect as many people next Saturday also.
Okay, yeah, I'll try.
I am a chartered accountant by profession.
Oh, great.
I am a chartered accountant and an ex-professor of college.
Wow.
और मेरा it is the second side of the coin. The first side of the
Oh,
coin is normally people talk about the income tax, GST, वगैरह वगैरह बराबर है.
right.
That is a very narrow domain, only about business decision. Here I am talking about a broader aspect about protecting themselves.
Right. I got it.
हर आदमी को जरूरत है ना साहब.
सही बात है. You're
Uh,
based in?
my name is PV Hariharan.
You're based in? Located in?
I am located in Kalyan, Mumbai.
Okay, in Mumbai. Fine.
I am there in my practice for the last 39 years.
Oh,
मेरा खुद का प्रैक्टिस है. आपको कुछ
okay.
भी होगा साहब, you can connect to me and as you say you are a web developer, you are also businessman, right?
Right.
Businessman और वेब बोले तो डिजिटल उसके ऊपर आ गया.
हाँ,
और डिजिटल मार्केटिंग तो मैं तो डिजिटल तो कर रहा हूँ ना अभी.
हाँ जी.
और मुझे इसका रिच पेनिट्रेशन ज्यादा लोगों से पहुंचना है बराबर है.
हाँ,
And when in digital marketing the most thing is normally you start with the location or local areas because they know you personally बराबर है.
बराबर है.
ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग के लिए टाइम लगता है ना साहब.
हाँ जी.
I have recorded this session
Okay,
and
fine.
I'll share it with you and
Okay.
you can come on next when because we sharply start at 11 o'clock.
Sorry. I
By the
could.
way, आपका बच्चा कौन से क्लास में पढ़ता है?
9th standard में.
अच्छा. And another interesting Samir is I do fact finding for people also for wealth creation.
Okay.
Once I do the fact finding, I will tell you what exactly is to be done. यानी उसके पहले ना तो प्रोडक्ट की बात करूंगा ना तो पैसे की बात करूंगा.
Okay.
परफेक्ट प्रोफेशनल वे ऑफ फैक्ट फाइंडिंग कि आज तुमसे आज आपका आज वर यूर स्टैंडिंग विद एसेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज and what is your source of saving and next another 10 years 15 years where you have to live, will tell you about fact finding. And thank you for the patient listening and
Yeah.
you are participating also.
Thank you.
तो क्या है, बात करने से बात बनती है.
हाँ जी, सही बात है.
अगर पार्टिसिपेंट का दो एक तो साइलेंट स्पेक्टेटर है जो सिर्फ कंज्यूम करता है,
सही बात
right?
है.
You are contributing also. I am so happy, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And next,
Thank you.
bring another 8-10% also, right?
Okay.
like chartered accountants, lawyers, doctors भी लेके आओ, बराबर है?
Okay.
And what is the age, sir? 35?
I'm no, I'm 47 now.
47 is the right age for many things to plan. If you
Yeah.
can connect, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fact finding करेगा बाद में बताऊंगा.
ठीक है.
Okay,
चलेगा
sir.
सर. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
So before can I come to the last session? It is recorded, no? So as they say, I have been repeating this webinar for the 7th time. I would like to do it for another 1 year continuously every week. That is 52 weeks. As they say, repetition is the mother of all skill and father of all action. Repetition is the mother of all skill and father of all actions. Right? And as we say, for anything to grow into tree, it is a small seed. Webinar digitally is also a small seed where we get in touch with people through high tech. And my job is high tech 30%, 40%, and high touch 60%. Once that connection is done through high tech 30-40%, we'll zoom this remaining 60%, and we will connect with you. Through you will connect to your family, through your family will connect to your extended family, through your extended family will connect to your society, neighboring society, city, state, nation, continent. I'm trying to play a big game in life through the webinar, and I'm extremely thankful to Afa Khan from the bottom of the heart, who is painstakingly taking efforts to put all the things in place. Maybe tomorrow, when the tree has grown up and when it starts bearing fruits, he may not be here in the scene, but I will always be indebted to him for because seed hai, that is important. And to create the magic and the miracles, it takes time. All the small tidbits has to be put in place. The cog and the wheel has to be put in place before you see the bigger picture. And I'm hopeful I'll play the game bigger, and I will learn how to make a better presentation each time, so that it serves the purpose of the consumers who are watching this session. And thanks all to the participant. Even there may be one or two from the bottom of the heart, and also my support team, Rudra Dhar and Falguni from Germany, for putting all the things in place. I want them to still work harder and harder. Thank you. Thank you, Almighty. Thank you, God. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, all the superpowers. And thank you, all the angels. Thank you. Right.